Hi and welcome to True Crime, a channel dedicated to the dark underworld of criminal activity carried out by gangsters, mobsters, cartel leaders, and others. Today, we're going to uncover the 10 things Netflix is hiding about Pablo Escobar. From his untold childhood to the hidden rivalries within his empire, we'll reveal shocking details that will change the way you see the legendary drug lord. Let's get started. Original narco plan. In a twist of fate, Netflix's original plan for Pablo Escobar's story took a sharp turn. Initially envisioning a standalone film, the streaming giant soon realized the magnitude of the kingpin's tale. As they delved deeper into the depths of Escobar's empire, a plethora of shocking revelations emerged. They unearthed tales of the origin of his wealth, tracing it back to a man called Cockroach and even the audacious act of stealing gravestones. The collaboration with D-agents Steve Murphy and Javier Pina brought first-hand experiences to the forefront, shattering any preconceived notions. Thus, Narcos was born, a testament to the intricacy and complexity that surrounded the notorious figure. Bernardo Aparicio Garcia, a native of Escobar's Colombia, lauds the series for its meticulousness, from the accurate portrayal of ethnic diversity to the minute details like the miniature facades adorning the walls of Pablo's mother's home. Recordings of Escobar. Prepare to be amazed by an incredible revelation that adds a whole new dimension to the captivating world of Narcos. Behind the scenes, a treasure trove of recordings left by none other than Pablo Escobar himself played a pivotal role in shaping the show's extraordinary attention to detail. Escobar, a man who believed in documenting every aspect of his life, captured events in his lavish haciendas through video recordings. These priceless archives provided invaluable insights into the conversations, fashion, and daily activities of Escobar and those in his inner circle. Contrary to the brooding figure often portrayed in movies, the truth is far more intriguing. In a stunning twist, Escobar became an active contributor to the show's production. The Medellin cartel, known for their media involvement, shared some of Escobar's recordings, showcasing the intense happenings within his sprawling estates. Furthermore, Escobar's willingness to manipulate the media, be it through purchasing or kidnapping reporters, hints at his affinity for shaping his narrative. One can only imagine how the enigmatic drug lord would have reveled in the era of Twitter, opinions of the family. Delving into the intricate dynamics of Pablo Escobar's family, we unearth a tale of controversy and conflict. As the show unfolded, one question lingered in the minds of viewers: where was Escobar's brother, Roberto, throughout the series? The truth is as captivating as it is contentious. Roberto Escobar, not only Pablo's brother but also the cartel's accountant until his arrest following Pablo's demise, was left seething with fury. The depiction of another accountant, Blackbeard, being apprehended and turning informant against the cartel infuriated Roberto. In retaliation, he demanded an astounding $1 billion in compensation from the streaming giant, citing the unauthorized use of his and his brother's image. Seeking to rectify the situation, he even offered to review the accuracy of the upcoming second season before it aired, although the outcome remains shrouded in mystery. But the disputes didn't end there. Other family members contested the portrayal of Pablo during the infamous Palace of Justice siege and the manner of his death, setting the stage for further revelations that will leave you speechless. The brutality of Pablo Escobar. Agent Steve Murphy reveals Escobar's role as the pioneer of narco-terrorism, using violence to influence government policies. But the show barely scratches the surface. Escobar's sadistic tendencies included drilling into his enemies' kneecaps. He paid human mules but sewed cocaine into pets bound for Miami, sometimes killing the mules to save money. Escobar's cruelty extended to his parties, where thieves met horrific fates, and even architects who built his houses were murdered to protect their secrets. Narcos glosses over his gratuitous cruelty, leaving us haunted by the unimaginable darkness within Escobar's soul. True nature of M19. Get ready for a mind-bending revelation that challenges the narrative of M19 and Narcos, igniting debates among experts. M19, a formidable Colombian guerrilla group, embodied a diverse range of ideologies from left-wing nationalism to Bolivarianism and revolutionary socialism, influenced by Che Guevara. However, the show's portrayal paints them as naive idealists led by an inexperienced professor, distorting the truth. M19 wielded significant power, striking fear into the hearts of many. Ivan Marino Ospina, known as Ivan the Terrible, was a seasoned guerrilla leader, contrary to the show's depiction. His escapades in Venezuela and survival from torture showcased his tenacity. The veracity of his death at the hands of Pablo Escobar and the gift of Bolivar's sword remain subjects of speculation, challenging the show's narrative in captivating ways. The bond between Pablo and his family unveil the tangled truths behind Pablo Escobar's relationship with his family, obscured by the show's imaginative narrative. One pivotal connection misrepresented was his bond with his son, Juan Pablo, now known as Sebastian Mariquin. Sebastian, now distanced from the drug trade, candidly recounts his experiences as the son of the infamous drug lord. He acknowledges his father's love, yet acknowledges the dark consequences of Pablo's violent lifestyle. Sebastian shares that his father taught him about drugs, including Pablo's fondness for marijuana, but his upbringing never pressured him into substance abuse. Sebastian and his mother pleaded with Pablo to cease his destructive actions in Colombia, particularly after a devastating bombing that left his sister deaf in one ear. However, their pleas fell on deaf ears as Juan Pablo reflects on his father's nature as a sore loser. Contrary to the show's portrayal, Juan Pablo was already 16 when his father met his demise, offering a radically different account of Pablo's death. Like Catedral's secrets, while the show hints at the lavishness and displays some of Escobar's belongings, the truth runs deeper. In the book Manhunters, How He Took Down Pablo Escobar, agents Murphy and Pina disclose a shocking revelation. Among discarded items, they discovered a film canister in Escobar's office trash containing pictures that transformed into wanted posters. Pina meticulously preserved every article and wanted a poster related to Escobar. The sparkling bathrooms held surprises. Arranged within the closets were lace negligees, vibrators, and sex toys. Additionally, letters from mothers offering their daughters for sexual favors left a haunting impression. Remarkably, Pina even slept in Escobar's bed, tormented by restless thoughts that echoed the weight of the drug lord's legacy. The impact of Carlos Later. Let's uncover the captivating influence of Carlos Later, a key figure in the cocaine trade. Born to a German father who reinvented himself in Colombia, Carlos embarked on a journey that would shape the drug empire. In prison, he crossed paths with the infamous George Young, and their shared ambition ignited a plan to revolutionize cocaine transportation using small aircraft. Later was already deeply involved in the trade before crossing paths with Pablo Escobar, and his contributions played a pivotal role in Escobar's immense wealth. Later himself would amass billions, even offering to pay off Colombia's external debt twice as part of his audacious plan to evade extradition. Yet, the show's portrayal of Later as a mere knucklehead, silenced in meetings and regularly exposing himself on national radio, fails to capture the complexity of his story and his eventual downfall. Suicide of Escobar. Imagine a scenario in which Pablo Escobar transforms from a mysterious character to a formidable businessman, the shadows of the drug trade disappearing. Wagner Moura, the gifted actor who portrayed Pablo Escobar in the television series Narcos, concurs with this alluring picture. Since Moura's portrayal of the renowned drug lord was so realistic, pictures of the Brazilian actor appear when searching for Escobar. Their bond goes deeper than that, though, since Moura fervently supports the legalization of drugs like cocaine, a daring position made bolder by his close representation of Escobar. Moura believed that Escobar would be seen differently if the cocaine trade were legalized. He imagines a savvy and resourceful entrepreneur who came from nothing and invested his riches in the underprivileged communities he arose from, not a blood-stained criminal mastermind. According to Moura, the majority of the targeted assassinations were carried out because officials were desperately trying to apprehend him or extradite him, which is a dark byproduct of an illegal enterprise that was driven into the shadows. Your turn to comment is now. If so, should it be made legal? Explore the options, make your way through the ethical minefield, and dare to refute assumptions. As the intricate web of drugs, power, and society takes shape before us, the discussion rages on and the distinctions between right and wrong become hazy. Wagner Moura's support for drugs. While suicide may seem incongruous with Escobar's story, his son, Juan Pablo, and close family members vehemently argue otherwise. Juan Pablo presents a compelling case, shedding light on intriguing details that support the notion of his father's intentional self-inflicted death. Escobar's distrust of telephones, labeling them as death, hints at his awareness of surveillance. Placed in a precarious situation, with his family's safety compromised and surrounded by forces relentlessly pursuing him, Escobar allegedly taught his son the quickest way to avoid torture, shooting oneself in the right ear. As the fateful day unfolds, we envision the last moments of Escobar's life. Colombian authorities, armed with directional finding gear, desperately search for any trace of a phone signal. Meanwhile, Escobar engages in a phone conversation with Juan Pablo, discussing a known interview topic. Aware of the risks, Juan Pablo repeatedly tries to end the call, cautioning his father about potential wiretapping. Sensing the imminent threat to his family, Escobar attempts to divert attention by sacrificing himself, providing Juan Pablo with a chance to escape interrogation. The tension mounts as Lieutenant Martinez, holding an antenna, spots the elusive kingpin. With forces assembled, they storm Escobar's residence. Sensing danger, Escobar abruptly ends the call, remarking that something peculiar is unfolding. Bullets fly, claiming the life of his loyal bodyguard, Lemon, and finding their mark on Escobar. Upon closer inspection, a bullet wound is discovered in Escobar's head, significantly in the right ear. Curiously, his demise occurs precisely one day after his birthday, as if scripted by fate, orchestrating a dramatic and poignant climax to his tumultuous life. These details cast a thought-provoking light on Escobar's death, suggesting a calculated act rather than a mere victim of gunfire. Secrets, motives, and intricate circumstances intertwine, leaving us to ponder the enigmatic legacy of one of history's most notorious figures. Thank you for watching another amazing video from our true crime team. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to our next real-life true crime video.